Morning all, Greg Harding Photography. Thanks once again for joining me on the vlog. It's just a quick casual catch up, nothing formal, so thanks for joining us and thanks for coming in and maybe grabbing yourself a cup of coffee, cup of tea. I've got one waiting for me, but I'll get to that just as soon as I'm finished with you guys. So just a brief update on what's going on this week with me. So there's not been a huge amount going on, to be honest. Fairly slow work-wise, which has meant that I've been able to catch up on some admin, emailing clients, and just generally doing some tidy-up work behind the scenes. So the sort of, moving data around, getting it backed up properly, moving it off of drives, that sort of stuff. The sort of stuff that you don't get time to do unless you do have that little bit of downtime, just to make sure that you've got everything sorted and you've got some clean drives and at least some space to work for the next lot of projects that will be coming up. So it's exciting, to look at some of the projects that are coming up. We've had a few meetings recently about some video work. They've gone quite successfully. We're going to be working alongside a printed boards circuit sort of company that do technology and build components that control water pumps remotely, and they ship all across the world. So we're excited to sort of get working with that. That's in the diary. That's been signed off and ready to go. So it should be really good. I'm working with Kat, who's obviously doing all the video for it. I'll be alongside her just helping out, shooting maybe some B-roll, and helping with lighting and sound and all that sort of stuff. So that should be fun. But we are pretty I'm pretty slow at the moment. Inquiries, there's been maybe a couple come through this week. It's not, so I'm kind of fairly relaxed about it at the moment. If it stays like this for the next couple of weeks, then I'll start getting a bit twitchy. But at the moment, I'm taking the opportunity to get out and maybe hit some balls down the range, or get out as I did yesterday and play some golf. Being self-employed, you do have that little bit of flexibility. If you don't have anything in the diary and you can spare the time and you don't feel like you're pressured to email clients particularly, or they're not they're not asking for stuff urgently, so you can take that time out and go and do something that normal 9 to 5 sort of Monday to Friday kind of job wouldn't allow you to do. So I'm just taking that opportunity and maybe running with it a little bit. So but we had some nice meetings. Had a nice meeting with the good guys over at GT, speaking to them about the video project that's been ongoing. They always have a big stand at the commercial vehicle show in Birmingham, which we'll be going down to take some photography for them. But this is to do a video for using existing footage but repurposing it so that they can use it on a big stand. So it's their clients that are looking at where the tyres have been used, in Ivalo and Valencia, and on track days and things like that. So just to give the stand a little bit more colour, so it's not so static. That's I think that's been finalised now. Actually, I had an email from Kat saying that that's been sent across, so they just need to sign off that, and then we can move along to the next project. So that's good news. What else has been going on? I've been having a chat with Bryn Griffiths. Actually, he's going down to the photography show. I think he's actually talking at the photography show on the Hasselblad stand. So a friend of mine from the BIPP, he's been a mentor of mine. So I should be meeting up with him at the photography show on the Tuesday. He's giving a talk on a Tuesday, so if anybody's around and they're interested, go and see that talk. It's Bryn's a very interesting character, and he does some fabulous work. So you really need to go and check out that and see what he's got to say. He's doing a talk on the project, because he won the Hasselblad Masters. I think it was 2016, something like that. And with that, he did a project with Hasselblad that went over to Chernobyl. And he did a series of interesting kind of shots in Chernobyl and around Chernobyl just for that project. He was given sort of carte blanche to do what he wanted, I think. So Hasselblad say, look, think of your dream project and go. And they arranged all of that for him. So that's very exciting. I'd love for somebody to turn around and say, what do you want to do? That sort of raises an interesting point, actually, because given the downtime that you have, how do you utilize that? Do you go out and shoot some personal projects, or do you just try and clear some decks out, and clear some table space and clear your mind for the next project? I think that's the kind of route I tend to use, because the work tends to be quite hectic when it's on and full on. Quite occasionally I feel quite burnt out at both ends, so I don't feel like I've got the space to be able to take on personal projects at the moment. I think if I could find a steady sort of steady route, if you like, or a steady plateau of work coming in, and there being a good balance between having some admin time and having some shoot time, then I could probably find some space for some personal work. But I do find that very challenging to actually find that time. And then actually, what do I actually want to photograph? Other than my kids and my family, and we go out and try and enjoy ourselves, and I take a camera around to shoot what's going on there. I don't have any massive kind of ambitions to go, say, I don't know, to Iceland and photograph all of the waterfalls, or go to, I don't know, to a tech company and photograph all of their new innovations, because I'm quite happy with doing the work that comes through, and maybe I should be a bit more proactive about pushing with some of the personal projects. So maybe I'll have a think about that. So what do you do? What do you guys get up to? I'd love to know that. So how do you find time? Do you schedule a half a day, throughout the week to do that, or do you just pick a day and block that out and say, right, today I'm going to do X? So, but if there's like work that comes up and they want you for that day, I find it like, well, you've got to rearrange stuff. But I guess that's part of being self-employed, isn't it? So. Well, that's enough from me. I'd say it's only a short catch-up. As I said, it's, we've got spring coming. It feels like the weather's improving. There's no snow on the ground now. It's all melted. So I'm very much looking forward to more blue skies and more sun. And, that puts us all in a better frame of mind for actually getting outside and using the camera for, taking pretty pictures. So I shall be looking to try to do some of that. So, all right, have a great week, enjoy your coffee, thank you for tuning in again, and don't forget, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear your comments. Come on, post them down there, let me know what you're doing. All right, take care, I'll see you next time.